Hey, what is up? It is Akeyles here. I'm doing my impressions on the LawBreakers beta. This is my second impression for LawBreakers. I did one for the alpha, now I'm gonna do one for the final beta. Now the game feels great, it feels smooth. Not much has changed from the alpha and the beta, just a few more things added to the game, as in characters, modes, and an option where you can customize. The modes that they added was Blitzball and Uplink. Uplink is basically the same thing as Overcharge, but instead of if you don't remember what overcharge, let me just tell you that real quick. It's basically you have a battery that spawns in the middle of the map. You pick up that battery, you take it to your base, you charge it to 100%, and then you hold it for 20 seconds, and then you get a point. At any moment, the team can steal it at any percentage and take it to their base and finish charging it and scoring the points. So they can take it at 100% charge, but then they need to hold it at their base for 20 seconds to get a point. Uplink is similar to it, but instead of charging, you say the battery, you would be charging your base instead. But they say it's downloading information, so your base will get up to 100% and you get a point. All you have to do is steal the satellite, and whenever they steal a satellite, they start off at 0. So if you get your thing to 90, they won't be at 90, they will be at 0, and they have to charge it up to 100. First person to 3 wins. It's really similar to Overcharge, just that little small minor change. Now the other mode that they added was called Blitzball, and Blitzball is a really fun new game mode. It's basically capture the flag, where the flag starts at the middle, but if you hold the ball too long, then you explode. Or if your team holds the ball for too long. So if I hold the ball, I take it over, I get killed. My other teammate picks up the ball, which also has a shield around it, so they have to break the shield by standing next to it and then getting the ball again. The shot clock basically doesn't restart until either the other team takes the ball or you score a point. Once you score a point, the ball reloads in the middle, and you go over and over. This mode is a fresh new take, and you can have different roles. You have your ball. They don't tell you these roles, so you would have to make it up on the go. And you can have as many as you want. You can have like one ball carrier and two goalies, and 3 blockers, or however many you want. There's no restriction, there's no really roles. Or you can just go around killing people, which I see a lot of people doing. Now this will keep it fresh, but while you're playing you will see a lot of frustration if you're playing against an organized team. Your team isn't organized, and especially if they have 2 juggernauts, which is one of the new classes that guarding the base. Now the Juggernaut class is a tank class with shotguns, and they really deal with up close and personal. So in order for you to score a point, you would have to get up and close and personal to them with the goal. So they're like perfect for blitzball. They have a unique ability to blast out a shield, which will block a path so you can't walk through it, or also take a certain amount of damage before it breaks. And their ultimate ability gives them 75% damage reduction on top of doing an EMP around them. So if you're close to them, they automatically shut off all your abilities, and then they get a 75% damage reduction, which well, not 75, but significant. But it's really strong damage reduction, making these things hard to kill. And it's a really good class. It actually counters the other new class that they have, the raids. The raid class has basically a blade that they always keep out, and a really good pistol which shoots like a SMG. The gun is very good, is very accurate and burst, and it has a really fast fire rate. But if you hold down the trigger, the accuracy goes down but it's really good for shooting up close on somebody because the accuracy doesn't really matter then. And the red class mobility is very high. He has so many tools and mechanics that he can use, including a slide and 3 jumps. On top of whenever you do a melee stab using your left click, you dash forward, so you can really mix that up with like a jump, stab, jump, stab, jump, stab to get across the map on top of slide, jump. Um, and yeah, there's just different combinations you can do just to get from point A to B. I actually really like this character a lot. I think just me finding this character and playing with him, I think I might buy the game just based off of his play style. And I was lucky to get the drop, so I got a costume for him. Now the game has these loot crates that give you these skins, weapon skins, stickers to go on your gun, and even like avatars and stuff like that. Now the game has a lot of different customization options that you can unlock, and for the game to have no microtransaction and loot boxes feels weird to me because now whenever I don't, yeah, or whenever I want a skin, I can't go and buy loot boxes. So there has to be some other kind of way to get these credits because the only way I see so far is to watch these tutorial videos, and of all the tutorial videos that I watched, I only have 70 credits, and some of this stuff costs up to 1600 maybe. In the loot boxes you get credits, but I still have yet to see those. So overall, do I think this game is worth picking up? The game is coming out soon in the summer, so I believe, and it's only going to be $30. I believe you should pick this game up. It's fun, and it'll definitely be worth $30. The only thing about this game is it is very team oriented and objective based. So with that being said, you're going to need friends to play, unless you can really play with randoms and organize randoms, which is very hard, and it's very unlikely to do. I mean, it will happen eventually. You'll get a well organized team, but at the end of the day, you kind of want to go in. And if you want to have a really good time, you want to have a group of friends come in. That way, you can sit there and enjoy all the games that you play. So this is it for the review. If you liked it, go, drop the like, do all that stuff that we tell y'all to do, but some of y'all don't do, some of y'all do. I'm out.